Hi everyone, I'm Nazala Taha, Global Head of LoL Esports.
And I'm Jeremy Lee, Executive Producer of League of Legends.
And we are so excited to welcome you to the 2023 Mid-Season Invitational. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the exciting world of League of Legends esports. The Mid-Season Invitational, or MSI, is our first international competition of the annual LoL Esports calendar. Since January, over 90 teams from our 9 leagues around the world have been competing to prove that they are the best in their region. MSI is an opportunity to evaluate how the regions and the top teams representing them stack up at the midway point in the season. And 13 teams from around the world have qualified for MSI, and only one will defy the limits and take home the title of MSI champion. The event moves between host cities each year, and this year, we are thrilled to bring MSI to London for the very first time. Starting May 2nd through the 21st, MSI will take place at the Copper Box Arena in London, and it will be broadcasted globally across 14 platforms and 19 languages.
MSI is also a really exciting time for us in the game team. We strive to deliver the best and most competitive game in the world. And with pro player trends and feedback in mind, we continually adjust balance every 2 weeks to keep the game feeling fresh and fair for all players. And because MSI is played over multiple weeks, it allows for a natural meta to evolve over the course of the tournament. So our balance changes in the lead up to this year's MSI were focused on ensuring that there's going to be a variety of champions picked and available team comps. In particular, we've leaned into some adjustments to jungle champions to make room for more options. We believe that the variety and complexity of strategies, due to our champion roster and mechanics and balance and objectives, these make League the most competitive game for our pro players to face off.
And we're very thankful for that in esports. Having an evolving and varied meta over the course of the event will keep every match of MSI exciting and hopefully unpredictable for all the fans. Back during the 2023 season kickoff event, we made a promise to players that LoL Esports and League the Game would find moments throughout the year to really sync up our initiatives and deliver a more cohesive community experience. With that promise in mind, we are excited to talk more about the MSI thematic this year, Defy.
Early on, we teamed up with the esports team to look at these key moments across the calendar. The grungy, bold thematic of MSI's Defy fit perfectly into a skin line we were planning to release this year, Ink Shadow. Now, Ink Shadow as a skin thematic has been in the works for a while, but when the team saw some of the early concepts, we felt that it would be a perfect fit for MSI 2023. It's this gritty, visually exciting, and inspired by this desire to take control of your own destiny. Ink Shadow takes place in an alternate dystopian world where magic is strictly controlled by a corrupt group that monopolizes it to keep their city in line. So, enter the Ink Shadow Warriors, rebels who've made contracts with ancient spirits who imbue them with magic inked directly onto their skin. And they're ready to take their power back. So look forward to seeing Master Yi, Yasuo, Yone, Udyr, Kai'Sa, Aurelion Sol, and Volibear in patch 1310.
We hope that this connection in-game and out-of-game unlocks a more holistic, shared League experience, whether you're the biggest esports fan or a casual player.
Yeah, with the thematics locked in, we looked for ways to further tie these two together. And what better way than to sync our Ink Shadow event in honor of the pros?
This year, players will have more ways than ever to support the teams they love.
25% of the proceeds for the Ink Shadow Event Pass and Ink Shadow Yasuo will go to the prize pool. We're also launching a new bundle called the MSI Esports Premium Bundle that includes the Event Pass, Ink Shadow Yasuo, an exclusive Ink Shadow Yasuo Chroma, and an exclusive emote. 50% of the proceeds from that bundle will be contributed to the prize pool.
And of course, team-branded summoner icons and emotes will be available for players to directly support their favorite teams and showcase their fandom on the Rift.
Drops will also have a higher chance to trigger if pros use certain Ink Shadow skins during the tournament. You can be eligible for drops by logging in and watching MSI on lolesports.com. To learn more about the MSI Ink Shadow Event Pass, head over to our LoL Esports YouTube channel to watch our recently released video detailing all the news.
The MSI Anthem, Rules Are Meant to Break, with UK grime artist Shay Lingo, just dropped last week. We really wanted to create a track that paid homage to London, our host city, while also honoring our global audience. MSI is all about showing a spirit of defiance. So we went with a gritty, more experimental approach to the song this year. And Shay brings the energy and the hype that creates that special mix we strive for in our anthems. And he'll also perform the anthem on stage as part of our opening ceremony presented by MasterCard for the MSI Final on May 21st. So I highly encourage everyone to tune in. Now let's chat about the tournament format. We are debuting a brand new format this year that we believe will address the challenges that we and the community had identified with past formats. I'm personally really happy with where we landed with MSI being a full double elimination tournament. It's going to be a hype year for international events.
And so let's all just take a moment to cheer. No more dead games.
We recently dropped a format explainer video that can give you the full walkthrough of the new format. So check that out over on our LOL Esports YouTube channel.
If you've missed the news a few days ago, we also just launched the MSI merch line.
It's the first time that we've released a full collection for MSI, and we are really excited to be able to provide fans with more ways to showcase their fandom. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to give a shout out to our global LOL Esports partners for MSI. AWS, Cisco, MasterCard, Mercedes-Benz, OnePlus, Prime Gaming, Red Bull, Secret Lab, and Verizon that are so instrumental in supporting our mission to level up the fan experience year after year. Thank you. Now, whenever we host an event of this magnitude, it's important that we do our part to give back to the local fans and communities that have supported us for so many years. While we're on the ground in London, we'll be teaming up with the British Esports Federation, a not-for-profit organization that aims to promote esports in the UK, and we'll be hosting a 2-day event at the Copperbox Arena with them. We've invited more than 100 students to learn about what it takes to put on an event like MSI, the different career opportunities that exist across the esports and games industry, and then they'll get to see the magic that happens on match day.
It is so important to us at Riot that we do our part to ensure that the next generation of game developers, pro players, shoutcasters, esports leaders, all that, are as diverse as our players.
We want to thank each and every one of you for coming on this journey with us in League of Legends and LOL Esports. Whether you were there in Freak's basement for the very first World Final or have a newfound love of the sport through watching your favorite teams defy expectations. We'll see you at MSI.
See you soon.